So who is the best character in the new DLC for Resident Evil Village Mercenaries? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right away, all three of the characters, actually all four including Ethan, are good. Okay, so but we are going to talk about the DLC characters. Okay, so all three of the DLC characters can be good. All three of them have their qualities and all three of them have their problems. As you can see here, Lady D is very slow and gets stuck. So it really is just what you like to use. I think the game is structured in a way where you switch between all of the characters back and forth. It's not meant to be for you to just only main one character. It's meant to be equally as good for all three characters. Anyway, but of course we have preferences and we are all different. So the best character actually depends on what you're good at. Okay, so what you prefer and how good you are and how your like what your playstyle is, what you prefer. But I do encourage you to play as all three characters, as you do get rewards and things like that. And I also encourage you to get triple S rank with all of the characters. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about the best characters in my opinion. I think I'm a very good player at the Mercenaries, and I think I can give an honest opinion on this. So, Lady D. Lady D has a one-shot. Her grab attack is a one-shot. And ironically, the one-shot grab attack, the slam that I'm using, is the main strategy that I use to get triple S rank on every single level. Okay, so you don't really need to do much other than grabbing characters. There are some characters that you cannot grab, like for example the big lichen here, the Urius. You can't grab the Soldat Jets. You can't grab the Soldat Panzer. You can't grab the giant werewolf. And that's pretty much it. You can't grab Moreau, of course, or Mother Miranda, or any other boss like that, or the daughters. Anyway, I actually prefer Heisenberg. Heisenberg has an amazing perk called Razor Ricochet. Razor Ricochet is pretty nuts. Why is it nuts? Because not only is the Razor Blade the best weapon that Heisenberg has, but if you unlock Razor Ricochet by getting rewards in the Mercenaries, you get the ability to get Razor Ricochet as a perk in one of the blue orbs. So Razor Ricochet makes the razor blades bounce off of surfaces. That means even if you miss, you can still kill like every single enemy in the room with one shot. That's not only incredibly overpowered, but it's also really, really, really fun to use. And I'm putting that into also, I'm using that the fun aspect to also judge which character is best in this game mode. Okay, so I think the most fun and best character is actually Heisenberg. Of course, Lady D is overpowered with her one shot. I think all three of them have a really good reason to be good, and they're all three of them are good to get triple S rank and get the legendary cowboy. Okay, so speaking of which, if you're trying to get triple S rank on every level, you can check out my channel. I have guides on all of the maps with all the characters. I'm currently working on more videos as we speak. But yes, Lady D is probably the safest character you can play as if you're not good at the game. All you have to do is just hold L1 or left bumper to grab enemies. I don't know what it is on PC. I'm sorry, I don't play PC, unfortunately, on this Village game. But I don't own it on there. But yeah, so I think Lady D is good for players who are not necessarily that great at aiming or positioning. If positioning and aiming is your weakest, if it's your weakness, then Lady D is the best character. If you're really good at positioning yourself and guarding, Heisenberg is the best. I think I enjoy Heisenberg for that reason, because I think I'm very good at knowing where to stand, knowing where to, the timing of everything. So if you are a top tier player, Heisenberg is probably the best option. If you're a mid-range player, let's just say Chris, and Lady D is for players who really don't just want to get the triple S rank and you don't really want to try that hard. But there is some skill involved in using Lady D. The nightstand, what is it called? The vanity, the ornate vanity, requires you to have really good aim and timing and knowing, you know, the distance and knowing when to use your flies, knowing when to use your daughter attacks. All of these characters require some sort of skill. That's why there isn't a better one, but you know, it varies between playstyle and what you're good at personally. Well, that's my personal opinion. I think Chris Redfield is probably the most solid option for all players. So it doesn't matter if you're the best, if you're normal, or if you're really bad. I think Chris Redfield is the best for the triple S ranks. But if you think that you don't want to try too hard, I think Lady D might be a good option, Lady Dimitrescu. Anyway, shoutouts to everyone that has subscribed, liked. Consider supporting me by joining the channel or saying thank you in this video. Check out my other guides. Comment down below. I always read all of my comments and I hope my videos help you out. And stay tuned for more content on a lot more games, not just Village. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.